Hello students, let's start creating website. So for creating website, we need two softwares. First software is Notepad and second software is web browser. Notepad or text editor is used for writing code and web browser is used for watching the preview of our web page or our code. So here I start. So every website starts with HTML. HTML is HTML is not case sensitive, so you need not to type either in lower or uppercase. You can type in any case, lowercase, uppercase, but don't mix up. So here our website starts with HTML and also end with HTML. So let's write from here it can be easy to understand. So HTML starts from HTML and end also in HTML. Then after our second tag is that is coming after HTML, which is head tag. And head tag contain another tag called title tag, which have the title of website, and title will be shown at the title bar whenever that web page will open. So let's write the title. This is my first web page. Then close the title. Okay, when we use forward slash inside the angle brackets, it is used to close. So here I write title, so title is closed. After title we must close the head segment. After closing the head segment, the main part of our web page, that is body, and inside the body all of the code will be run. So here one thing mistake, that HTML is written, so let's correct it, that is HTML, and here body will also be closed. So after head, title and body tag, we just write a paragraph and use the P tag, so that it is easy for us to understand the use of P tag. So for P tag we write a paragraph. Here we write a paragraph. So the paragraph is, let's write some points like about HTML tag, that the HTML tag represent the root of an HTML document. So first point is the HTML, use angle brackets, HTML tag is tag represent the root of an HTML document. Now we write second line, and in second line we write something about again HTML, so that the HTML tag is the container tag. All other HTML for all other HTML tags. Let's write another line, that is the third line, and then we okay, the third line is the standard structure of an HTML document has two sections, head and body. So after writing 3 lines, we just watch the preview of our web page. For watching the preview, we need another software, and that is web browser. So let's first save this, and for saving this we use save as option, and we just save it in our desktop, and the name is html1.html. okay, so whatever name you provide to your web page, you must mention the extension of that page. So let's write another name. We can write it 7th1.html. okay, so here some other options, but we use .html so it can understand it as a HTML. After saving this, we must open. So for opening, we can see here the 7th one file is here, and we use open with and then Google Chrome to watch the review of our web page. So when we open Google Chrome, we watch that the heading is "This is my first page," if you can look, and at the top, and the tag represents the root of HTML. So 1, 2 and 3 lines are without any line break. So for breaking the lines, we use br tag, and br tag is a empty tag, so we need not to close it. We can also use paragraph tag for separating all these 3 points. So let's again come to our notepad, and we just use here practical of br tag. So let's start. Br tag is here, and br tag is also here, so that then save by using Ctrl S, and then again go to your web browser and refresh this, and you can see there are 3 lines are shown because of we use br tag for line break. Now just use paragraph tag and the attribute of paragraph tag, so that here we use paragraph tag. So our first paragraph is this, so use P here, and then close paragraph here. So this is our first paragraph. Then we use alignment attribute for P tag. So for alignment attribute, align equal to left, same as we use right and center for the line given below. So P tag and again P tag. Align left, so that right it align, do it align right, and then do here align center, then close P tag here also, and now let's watch the view of this web page. So first save using Ctrl S, then go to your web browser and again refresh this, and you can see that the first line is aligned from the left, and second line aligned from the right, and third line aligned in center. So this is all about P tag. After P tag and BR tag, we use HR tag for horizontal lines. There are some more tags, so we use all the tags that provided in our book, and also create programs that are given into our book. After comment tag, After paragraph tag, our next tag is comment tag, and for giving comment we use angle bracket with not and two dash symbol, and when we save this and run this, so this line will not display in our web page. Let's see by running this. So refresh the page and we can see that comments are not displaying here because of it is in comment section. After comment, the next tag is body tag, and we must understand the attribute of body. So there are two attributes that body tag have. These two attributes are BG color and text color. So let's change the BG color. So after body, BG color equal to any color. We can mention that here, if you mention red, and again the next attribute, that is text, equal to, and text color is white. Then save this, and when we run the program we can see the output after refreshing our page. So when we refresh our page, we can see that the background of body or web page change into red, and the text color is going to change and it will be white. We do some more changes. If we change here, in the place of white we write here blue, and the BG color is yellow, then save, and when we run this program, when we run this code, we can see that the page color change into yellow and the text color will be the text color is blue. After body tag and its attributes, let's understand about some formatting tags, text formatting tags. So let's go to the notepad, and here in our first paragraph we use B tag. B tag is used for making any sentence bold. So whatever sentence or statement that B tag have, or inside the B tag, that will be display as bold, B tag. And then I tag. I tag is used for making the sentence italic. So we just open I tag and close I tag, and after I tag the next tag is U tag, and U tag is used for making underline this. So when we run this program, we can see the output as bold, italic and underline format. So first save this and then run the program, and when we refresh the page, we can see the first line is in bold, second line is in HTML, and third line is underline. Let's remove the alignment so that we can easily understand this. So everything will change here, align to left, and also align this to left, then save, and then again refresh the page. So here the difference between all three lines, you can see first line is bold, second point or second line is in italic font, and third line is in underline. Bold, italic and underline. Then after we use heading tag for different heading. So let's use a heading tag. So there are 6 headings can possible in our HTML. So we use here for heading, use H1, it can be H1 to HN. So when we write here H1 and close the H tag, then again do here for another heading. So let's save it and watch the preview. So when we refresh our page, we can see the first line is more larger than other. Since the heading into H2, change the heading as H2, and also this heading is H2. Then the next line that will be in heading S3, and this also be S3, and at last line we use H5 heading, so we can use H1 to H6, so here we use H5, and then close H5 here by using forward slash. We just forgot to mention forward slash here, so again mention here, then save it, and when we run this we can see the difference between them. So we can see here that this is H2 tag, so it is smaller than the H1, then this is S3 tag, and this is H5 tag or heading 5 tag, so it makes it the heading but in other sizes. After heading tag we use HR tag, and HR tag is used for drawing horizontal lines, and horizontal line will draw below that line. So let's come and use HR tag. So just after last line we use HR tag, and then we run this program and watch the output. So the output will be, first save this and then run. So when we refresh this we can see a blue line is from left to right. There are 5 attributes of HR tag. We can align the horizontal line left, right and center. We can define the size of line and width of line, and we can also change the color of that line. So let's start changing the color and size of this horizontal line, or let's start using the attributes. So after HR we use its attributes. That first attribute is size, so let's give some size to it. So HR, after HR, size equal to, let's write it 10, so that we can see. After saving this, let's run this program again, refresh this page and see the width of line. You can see there are 10 point width of this lines. We can also change the color, so let's change the color of this line. So size equal to 10, then color equal to, which color do you want? So let's make it red, and the size is 10, and change the width. So let's increase the size, let's make it 50, and the width equal to, let's make it also 40, so that it can easily understandable. Let's do it 200, then save and then run this code and watch the output. So when we run this, you can see nothing, because of here something is missing. So HR tag, size 50, color red, width equal to 200, must mention here codes, so that your program will run according to your code. Let's refresh this and watch the output. So here the size of this horizontal line is 50, width is 200 and color is red. If we do some more changes, so let's increase the width. So we increase the width by 1000, and the size it will be 100, so then we can understand easy. So let's save this and run it, and when you save and run, you can watch that the width of this line is 1000, height is 100 and color is red. After this, let's understand about font. After using HR tag, let's use font tag. So in this paragraph we use here some font tag. So for font tag, use font tag is used to define the color, size and style of text in our web document. And the font tag is also a container tag, and it cannot be used without its attributes, so we must use its attributes. So its attributes are color, face and size. So let's change first the color. So color equal to, let's make it color is black, and let's change its face. So let's make the face equal to the name of font which we use. So let's make its face is Verdana. So VERDANA, Verdana. This is name of the font. After font face, let's change the size of this font. So that size equal to, let's make it 4, then close font start, and now we can make it for everything. So let's close the font tag here, and when save it and then refresh your web page so that we can see the changes here. Each text will change. The color is black, the font is Verdana, and size. So size must not be mentioned because of there are 3 different headings. So let's remove the heading and then watch the fonts so that we can easily understand the size. So after removing the heading tag, we can see. Let's save it, and after saving it, let's run and watch that first is bold, second is italic, third is underlined, but the size of all lines are same and font is also same. So all the 3 lines have black color. Font face is Verdana and size is 4. If we change it to 10, so that what happened, let's see when we change the size to 10. So after refreshing this, you can see it is more bigger than that. And the last tag that is given in your book is the center tag. So for center we use a line. So let's use break here. As many times you used break, that many lines are, blank lines are inserted below the BR, inserted at the place of BR tag. So save it and use here center tag. So last line will make it center. So from here we also remove paragraph tag, because of paragraph tag P tag also used for align the line. So here font is closed, but we make it center using center tag. Let's see after using center tag, and start here and then close here, then save it and watch the output. So let's refresh it. The line is in center. It may be not as, so that let's decrease the size, make it 4 and then save, Ctrl S, then refresh the page so that you can see the output that the third line is in center. This is all about your practicals of HTML1. There are lots of practicals in next chapters. We will solve the problem related to HTML programs. next chapters. So after watching this, please complete your assignment and question answer. Thank you.